What's going on, guys? Jacoborth back here with another video of Jacob's Life in Vegas, and I got a video that I want to bring to you guys today. Going to be for those of you mostly coming here to visit on vacation, but it can definitely pertain to those of you that are locals here as well. A little bit of a disappointing thing probably for locals and for tourists to hear. As we all know, recently, in the past year or so, that hotels here on the Strip, a lot of them have started to charge for parking, and that's something that in Vegas forever had always been free, whether it was on Strip, off Strip, downtown, anywhere around the area. Parking had always been free, and it was one of the things that had made Las Vegas really special compared to a lot of other tourist attractions in the country and really around the world. That is now gone, though, as a lot of you are well aware. It started with MGM charging for parking at first. Then Caesars began charging, and then most recently, as of making this video, Wynn Resorts has started to charge for parking as well. So the good news is, though, that there are still places here on the Strip that you can park for free, and I'm going to go over those with you guys. There's still a handful of spots, up and down the Strip that you can get free parking, and I'll start off with the first one. Actually, is that spot right there behind me, the Tropicana Hotel. Okay, that is a place that still has not yet began to charge for parking. I've not heard of any plans for them to begin charging for parking or anything like that. Another place, if you go farther up the Strip, you're going to is Treasure Island, or TI as people call it. That independently owned property has not began charging for parking, and I don't believe they're going to be charging anytime soon. It's actually one of the things that Treasure Island is using in their marketing, is the fact that they are a resort where they do not charge people for parking. So something that they're going to be using to try to get more guests to actually come to their property and encourage people to stay there and spend their money there, because they are saving people money by not charging them for the parking at the hotel property. Right across from Treasure Island, the mega resort of the Venetian Palazzo. They so far the last of the major mega resorts who has not charged yet, and the same thing, I do not believe that they have any plans to charge or to begin charging yet either. So you have those two options as you go farther up the Strip, so to the Treasure Island and to the Venetian Palazzo. Another hotel that's not charging for parking as you go up the Strip up north a bit farther is the SLS. So that's more towards the north end of the Strip. You get there, the SLS, and they are not charging for parking. It is completely free for everybody. And one thing to know about the SLS that works to their benefit is they are the last stop for the monorail that goes up and down behind the hotels on the east side of the Strip. So if you want to take public transportation, it might be a good idea to go park at the SLS hotel. You can hop on the monorail. You can take that, down the Strip if you're looking to save money that way. And then the last one, the last big hotel on the Strip that is not charging for parking is at the very north end, is the Stratosphere. So Stratosphere, not charging for parking or anything like that. You can park there for free if you would like. So they, again, don't have any plans in the future to begin charging. One other place I will mention that's not a hotel and it's not a casino where you could still park for free is actually over at the Fashion Show Island Mall. So right across from the Wynn and the Encore Hotel, the Fashion Show Island Mall, also the same intersection as Treasure Island and the Venetian Palazzo. That area over there, you could park at the Fashion Show Island Mall for free as well. You can go shop there, eat there. You don't have to worry about paying $1 to park there at the mall. So those are the spots on the Strip where, as of the making of this video, you can still park for free. It sounds like none of the other properties are going to be jumping on the charging for parking bandwagon anytime soon. So if you're a tourist or if you're a local, you can park there for free. As a lot of you that are watching as locals know, there's really not a whole lot of slack for the locals when it comes to the parking, with the exception right now that Caesars gives locals 24 hours of free parking. But the other properties, they're not extending. The other properties that are charging are not extending that kind of grace. As far as off-strip properties, none of those have began to charge for parking, and I don't foresee them beginning to do anytime soon, because I don't think it would make a lot of economic sense for them. So if you're going to be staying at Hooters, you're going to be staying at Hard Rock, you're going to be staying at the Palms or the Rio, none of those places have began to charge for parking, and I really don't expect them to, just because of the fact they are off the Strip. So I think it's going to be safe to that they're going to have free parking, at least for the time being. We'll see what happens here in the future, but for those of you getting ready to come out on vacation, or those of you that live here right now and just want to get an update, that's where the free parking is here in Las Vegas. That's it for this video, guys. I'm Jacob. This is My Life in Vegas.